Here we are back in the car for another one-handed video extravaganza. Let's go into programs because somebody's asked me how much does it cost to get GPS fixes, how much is each request. Now I think they probably got a bit confused there because it doesn't cost anything to locate yourself with GPS. The GPS satellites in space are owned by the American government, but the signals that they send down, you can get those signals and find out where you are. So I'm going to say GPS, use the GPS now. It's looking for GPS satellites. The only cost to you is how much it costs for your data to be sent down to your phone. So that's the only cost to you really that is incurred. So here with Google Maps, all these maps that we've got here and these pictures, these graphics, these satellite imagery that we've got have to be downloaded from somewhere. So it uses your phone's data connection up here. Obviously I've got 3G at the moment, to pull down this imagery, and this is imagery that we can zoom in on and we can see exactly where we are now. And I can go into menu and I can, take the satellite view off, and we can view the traditional way using the maps. And literally this handset's got to go back shortly, so sorry in advance if I can't answer all your questions, but we only have a limited time with these handsets. I just wanted to show you some extra bits that are in the settings option within the HTC Touch Pro. We get the G sensor, which I didn't see in the Touch Diamond. That basically shows you, as you can see, the sensor itself in action. So that sensor's inside the handset and you can see which way I'm tilting it. And that is a program that was wanted quite a lot by Diamond users, because a few people found that if you put the device flat on a worktop, it would make the ball move about. And if you're not sure what ball I'm on about, then I'll show you that in a minute. But you can now calibrate this. So if I put this somewhere stationary, if I put it in there like that, keep it flat, if I press calibrate, so you can see I've calibrated it, and you can calibrate it again and again if you wish, if you have any problems with it. So I will show you the game that everybody's talking about with these this phone and the HTC Touch Diamond. We'll just scroll along to the game section, well, the game itself, which is in programs, and I can scroll down here. It's here. Fantastic game, and a lot of people will be telling you about it. And literally I have to move the ball by tilting the device, and every time I tilt the device and it hits the wall, the phone actually vibrates. So it feels as if you can actually feel the ball hitting the side of the screen. So there you go, I've gone past level 1. Level 1 is completed. Only took 18 seconds. So then we go on to level 2. And this will keep people entertained for ages. Basically, this is a major selling point for the phone as well. If people can't work the phone and they say, oh, I don't like it, just give them this game. And I guarantee you that they will be absolutely hooked onto this program, onto this game, which is called Teeter, I believe, or Teeter. And they'll never want to put the phone down after you've given them this. So it is a very good, a very addictive game. Also in the programs option, which I probably didn't show you before, we've got the FM radio, which needs the audio out, the audio equipment, the headset adapter, which I don't have at the moment, but you can see that in action on the Diamond videos. We've got the calculator there. We've also got the RSS reader. If I just open that, I'll just show you the RSS reader, RSS hub rather. So just continue, and you can add in your own RSS feeds like the cool smartphone one. And so if I go choose from a list of known channels, let's see if we're on here, shall we? No, but let's choose the BBC News. Let's see what's happening in the world. BBC News front page, and let's download. I've only got a GPRS connection at the moment, as you can see, and it's rather a weak one, and in fact I've just lost connection, and now we're on 3G and HSDPA. Let's just put it a bit closer. There you go, you can see Rachel Stevens is in Strictly Come Dancing, so there's a reason to watch it. Watch it on the TV. So now we've got a HSDPA connection. Obviously this is going to shoot down onto the screen, and we're using, as you can see here, the Opera browser. The Opera browser is fantastic at rendering web pages. You can do this, which is probably something I haven't shown you either, but you can see that the Opera browser is very easy to use, and I can scroll around the screen like that. If I want to zoom in, I double click and it will automatically, as you can see there, wraps the text around onto one screen, so you're not going left, right to browse. So you can see a news story here about Strictly Come Dancing, which is an appalling show, but obviously they've got some nice ladies on there to attract the men, and I'll certainly be giving it a quick look. So you can see Rachel Stevens and Heather Smaller coming onto the show. Double click again, it zooms back out. We can see the BBC News web page as it would normally be seen on your computer. You can rotate it around and it will flick around like that and open up the screen as wide as it can. With a VGA screen like this is fantastic, I must say. Really good looking page. It really does render it very well. I can also do things like open up new tabs. So let's go to here, and you can see I've got two tabs open down the bottom there, and I can see if I press them I can go and open up a bookmark. So let's go on to I don't know, let's choose one of these bookmarks. I could either scroll down like that or move up and down. Let's go to Flickr, and that will open up. Probably not the best example, but you can see that even with a very low bandwidth connection, a very slow connection, it loads the pictures up, and you can still use the page and scroll around the page even when the pictures aren't loaded up fully. So that's a nice little addition. Obviously you've got some other options that you can choose. You've got saved pages, you've got page info, downloads, you can download stuff. You can go into settings here, and you can choose from a variety of settings. The start page, you can choose the display type, whether to show images if you want to reduce the amount of bandwidth that you're using on your network. You know, if your data plan doesn't have that many data minutes included, you can turn that off. And you can go into privacy and delete the temporary internet files, and you can go into advanced and reduce the cache size, etc, etc. Or that's the system status screen as well. So we can come back out of there, just click on OK, and we're back to the Flickr page, which again we can rotate around like that, and it rotates very, very quickly indeed. The Opera browser is a very, very swish browser. Obviously it comes into its own on a Wi-Fi connection, 3G connections, HSDPA connections, all of which I don't have at the moment because we're, as you can see, in the middle of nowhere again.